You are one of the smartest tactical minds in the entire universe. You lead your crew into making millions and millions of credit around the universe. When one random day after your biggest score yet, they pluck you in the chest and leave you for dead. Now, we're going to see how you get revenge. Welcome back to my channel, and this is Space Bandits. Ooh, get ready. I'm about to blow your mind. Our story begins on a big ship called the Lionel Richie. This ship was made for the rich. It had the rich on board. And this is where we are introduced to Cody. You see, she was special. She had a tactical mind, smart intellect, and a psychic connection to a lizard. She met a couple that was celebrating their 500-year wedding anniversary, and she told them point blank, "I'm here to rob this ship." They were surprised, like, "Are you cracking a joke?" And she said, "Nope. Sadly, I am very much serious." As we see, she wear a mask, and her crew comes through from space. Her lizard had gone around spreading knockout gas around the ship. Everyone was out but her. The crew stepped in expecting a war, a firefight, but everyone was out. She was the only one awake. People on this ship were rich enough for multiple lifetimes, and they just had free access while everyone was asleep. The couple, however, was left alone because she wanted them to enjoy their time. She was a romantic. Her crew, however, did not like this at all. She's too fucking soft. Regardless though, the mission was a success. They pulled out billionaires, literally. They went back to the base planning what to do next. And honestly, she was just excited that she pulled off all these jobs without having to kill one soul. But as I said earlier, her crew thought different. Yeah, the day's not over, boss. And instantly, she saw why they said that. She was racked from behind. She was clearly not a fighter. She was a thinker. So this ass whooping was for a reason. They beat her down just because. She actually said, whoa. I made you guys fucking rich, and you want to kill me? No questions were responded to. They just shot her, dead in her chest, blasting her through the building. Yeah, that's what we did. This was hate. This was revenge. She made them rich, and this was her punishment. They stepped outside and even watered her corpse and left her to rot. That was her end. Or was it? Because at this same time, halfway around the world, or rather, halfway around the universe, another female was being betrayed. You see, she was wanted, and a bounty hunter had tracked her down and was delivering her to the station. Everyone was on guard as soon as they realized who she was, because Shorty was dangerous. She was like that for real. She made it clear he only captured her because she was in the bathroom, but all is fair in love and bounty hunting. Right now, she was supposed to be taken to a prison. She was known for her escape, and honestly, she was good at it. She escaped perfectly safe, and when she was out, well, the ass whooping followed. When I said she could fight, I meant that shit. Shorty could throw down. Her main weapons were her fists, and when she was done, nobody was conscious. She still gave them the photo they wanted, but now she had to go to a ship. Come to find out, the bounty hunter who actually captured her was her partner. You see, they were lovers, and this scam was a scam they have pulled for a long time. Every single time, she was always broken out by this same partner. And now, after this one, she just wanted to stop. Everyone around her was telling her he's using you, and she made the mistake of letting him know this fact. He said, "All right, let's just pull one job, and we could have a family, we could have kids, we could quit the work." And she was excited. She came to the last job with enthusiasm. She expected release. Sadly, he never came. She stayed there for ages, and when it finally dawned on her, she realized what her life was going to be like, especially because she was going to the most dangerous prison in the entire universe, because everyone knew her as an escape artist when all she had done was petty crimes. Because of the sheer fact she had escaped multiple times, she was considered super dangerous. This prison was located on a cosmic lobster, being mined for thousands of years. She was just coming here to join the fun. And in this place, the only way you can get off this prison is if you win the Mortal Kombat they hold. And boy, this shit was mortal for real, because if you fight, the likelihood of you dying was very high. This shouldn't be her life. This is pathetic. But from the corner of the room, someone felt the exact same way. This person had a lizard. This person was Cody. Yeah, the friendship was formed, and she was not interested at first. You see, she was a good fighter. She thought, hey, if I win this tournament, I'll just leave, right? But come to find out, this tournament ain't no joke. You're fighting against multiple species from across the universe. Most of them are not humanoid. Most of them are sheer muscle. The likelihood of you winning was low. And to top it all off, there were gangs who controlled this prison. And most of these gang members were egotistical. They picked fights for no reason. You had to be smart if you want to win. And she, Cody, was smart. She had a plan, and this plan was provided to her by her pet lizard. She could communicate like I told you, and honestly, it was the perfect team. But you see, Thena found this very hard to believe. She said, I'll take my chances in the tournament. She was good until they put her up against an algorithm, a literal sentient math equation. Yeah, it was a fight for the ages, and she lost like a baby. When they say math hits hard, math hits fucking hard. With one punch, she was absolutely wrecked. She said, can I rethink the escape plan? This guy fucked me up, and I'm not ready to go through that again. She said, good, because my plan is already set. I just needed you. These guys blasted my chest. Thankfully, they didn't know my species keep everything of importance in her skull. But at that moment, something was about to fall apart. They found out her lizard was an endangered species, so they were here to claim it. She couldn't fight it, she could just accept it, and she promised herself not to fail. She's getting out of this prison, one way or another. So, the planning continued, and on the day of the event, the fight began. The plan was simple. Both crime bosses from earlier sought to escape today. Teleportation, to be specific. They just have to take their spot. Are you up for it? And Thena said, yup, I'm game. They saw the opportunity and they followed suit to the bathroom. This time, no picking fights smartly. This time, Thena wrecked his world. She rocked the Rock Man. She beat the brakes off these crime bosses who thought they were high and mighty. Left nothing to chance. Nobody disrespects Thena. Even Cody said, hey guard, come stop this fight. He walked into an ass whooping of his own, giving them access to a firearm. Now they had all they needed. All they had to do now was simply just wait. And they waited, and it came. Instantly, they were teleported out of the prison to the ship, absolutely filled with guards. Thena went to work and Cody just let her cook. When she was done, all that were left were corpses. They had to clean this place up because this was their home. So they did. They emptied the corpses into space. And now it was time for revenge. This part of the plan always made Thena curious. How or where do we begin? And so Cody played it out because every single time she got the opportunity, she always wanted to know their plan for retirement. Dex wanted a rainbow farm. Old man Skinner wanted a spa. Weeks wanted a prostitute ship. And Khole, well, he was the worst of them all. The leader of the uprising. He just wanted to keep on fighting. She knew exactly where they were going to be. And now it's time to go hunting. Starting with Dex, the owner of the Rainbow Farm. He thought he had the good life, enjoying himself, disregarding the fact he got this life from betrayal and blood. She did not forget. She was vengeful. And she wasn't playing fair. Even Thena was like, this is cheating, but she didn't give a damn. It's time to kill. And she killed him good. When it was done, she was smiling. And Thena was scared. Are you some kind of psychopath? She said, nah. I'm just thinking. This is about to be such a fun ride. And it really is. You guys are not ready for what happens next. Trust me.